Alright, so a sphere, we have a couple of formulas that we need to know for spheres. Again, this book gives the formulas in a couple of different ways. I'm a fan of only using the ones with a radius, so I'm going to scratch the ones that use diameter out. So the surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared, and the volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. At least that's usually how I've seen it, 4/3 pi r cubed. And that's probably how I'll state it, because that's how I remember it. But that's the same thing as 4 pi r cubed over 3. If we want to find the volume of the volume and the surface area of a sphere with a radius of 15 inches, the volume is going to be 4/3 pi r cubed. We know the radius is 15 inches, so 4/3 times pi times 15 cubed. That's something I can just plug into my calculator. 4 divided by 3 times pi times 15 cubed gives me 14,137. 14,137. It doesn't say where to round to, but this will be 14,137 cubic inches. Notice these numbers get pretty big pretty quickly, but think about a cube that it measures 15 by 15 by 15. Well, this sphere is going to be bigger than this cube because the radius was 15 inches. You know, it's kind of like that. Oh, whatever. But it's going to be on par with that. If I was to take 15 times 15 times 15, you can see that's 3,000 whatever. Yeah. So this cube right here only takes up, you know, we would have to essentially have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cubes to fully contain this sphere. Maybe the easier way of looking at that would be if the radius is 15 inches, the diameter is 30 inches, and you'd have to have a 30 by 30 by 30 cube to contain the whole thing. That's, you know, probably an easier way to see where that 27,000 comes from. In any case, I was doing that to just illustrate that this 14,000 is not absurdly large. That actually is the measurement we should be going for there. Find the volume. Oh, and that's the volume. We need to find the surface area, though. S is, let me pull this down. That's what, 4 pi r squared? Yeah. 4 pi r squared is the surface area. That's the total amount of paint if we were to cover the outside of this of a sphere with paint, or cover the inside of the sphere with paint, I suppose. In any case, 4 pi r squared, that would be 4 pi times 15 squared. 4 times pi times 225, that's 15 squared. That's 2827. This would be in square inches. Notice when we're talking about a surface area, it's always going to be measured in square inches. I'm actually taking inches and squaring it there. That's where the square inches come from. The 4 and the pi don't have units to contribute on their own. Find the volume and surface area of a sphere with a diameter of 22 centimeters. So immediately I'm noticing this says diameter. I'm just going to take and write down what the radius is, because when I do the formulas I always use the radius, and I don't want to accidentally read this 22 and think that that's the radius. So the volume is 4/3 pi r cubed. That's 4/3 times pi times 11 cubed. 4 divided by 3 rather, times pi times 11 cubed, which gives me 5,575. And the surface area, which is 4 pi r squared, it's 4 times pi times 11 squared. 4 times pi times 11 squared is 121. We get 1520. This would be in cubic centimeters over here. This would be in square centimeters over here.